Okay, I was gonna finish off this day here before starting the next episode, but what the heck? Why is there a stranger wolf that just walked by? Hello everyone and welcome back to WolfQuest. Are you still on the- you're just on the run, I guess. Why are you- get out! Did we just chase this guy off previously? I don't even remember at this point. It has been a while. But yeah, welcome back to WolfQuest. We are here with Lark and Wren on the Hellroaring Mountain map. It's been a little bit, and I do apologize for the extended hiatus because of that. I did actually go ahead and name the pups this time because you guys have had quite a while to submit names. I did not intend on taking such a big break. It just kind of happened, but I'm getting back into my normal routine, so we're going to be trying to wrap up this series here as much as we can. Goodness, it's snowing. I just got a little bit taken aback by random stranger wolf walking through. He must have like chased that guy off or something right before this. And of course we have our jump scare coyote sitting here looking over the den site here. That's definitely not gonna be not gonna scare me multiple times in the future, I am sure. But maybe it'll scare the actual coyotes away as well and intimidate them into not attacking us. But yeah, we just wrapped up our previous day, so I'm gonna go ahead and let these guys finish eating, and we will catch back up with the pack in the morning. Alright, and here we are. A new morning has dawned. The pups are hungry. How is our territory? We need to actually claim more. That's right, I forgot we didn't actually claim as much as we needed to. We gotta go steal some more from Coyote Creek. So let's send these guys in the den. Hopefully this will not be too long of an excursion, but with territory to claim, who knows? We might end up picking some fights with the neighboring pack here. So let's head out. I'll see how much food is left at our carcass over here, and we might, well, maybe what we ought to do, why did I have this on? Maybe what we ought to do is head up here first, because if we need to eat and have Wren go back so that we don't completely lose our affinity, even though it's quite early in the year and the affinity shouldn't be dropping that drastically yet, the threshold shouldn't be that high yet, is what I mean. We might want to have Wren around if we do end up picking any fights with the neighbors. That's a coyote. That's like a real coyote. We might just want to snack on some hares on the way too. I know I missed one back there, but I think I might start picking up the next ones in hopes that we can keep things quick here, because we have a lot to do and we're already burning daylight. Alright, well, that was much easier than I thought it was going to be. That is our last hex that we needed to claim, so I guess we're good. Goodness, the cliffs here are so steep compared to the other maps. I'm just like looking at that again. There's a whole waterfall over there too, actually. I did not even realize that. I guess we could go check that out, but what I'm primarily concerned with right now is that we need to find some food. We do probably want to head back and check out the carcass that we brought down the other day and see how much of that remains, if it's been scavenged too heavily or not. Also, look at like the muddy color of this water. It doesn't look very fun to swim in, but it is a neat detail because this is like springtime snow melt coming down from the mountains here, and so it's not very clean. It's taking a bunch of dirt and debris with it. But yeah, apparently we've got a whole waterfall canyon-y kind of area here, which is very, very cool. I'm not very used to the Roaring Mountain yet. It's definitely, I mean, it is still the newest of the maps, even though it's been out for a few months now. Ack! I'm still gonna have to get very used to its terrain, and that just has not happened yet. Oh goodness. We are sliding all the way down. This is probably the one that I'm most at risk of just hurling myself down the mountain by mistake. There is a mule deer trail here, but we're making pretty good time, so I think I'm gonna just head mostly back to, I just want to see the waterfall a little bit. I just want to head mostly back and see if we can find an elk herd, or if that carcass is going to be enough to sustain us. So I'm going to run over there and see where we stand and see if we can squeeze in a hunt before the end of the day. I'm unfortunately really not finding any of the hares. They don't seem to be around, except for that one that I had run by, so that's kind of just the way of things. As soon as you need a creature, it just simply does not exist. Hopefully we don't have a wolverine on this carcass either. Those guys are surprisingly nasty to tango with. Okay, there is an elk scent trail there. That is good to mark if we don't have enough food on this carcass. We're cutting it a little bit close for a hunt, but we'd be okay, I think, as long as we follow our own trail back. Now, somewhere up here, first of all, there's a hare. Second of all, we should be pretty near our carcass. And I'm gonna actually leave this for Wren. The reason that I'm doing that is that Wren has higher food than Lark does right now. So if things go south, if she has to be the one to feed the pups, oh good, we got a lot of elk scent, then we can do that. She'll be a little bit better equipped for that than he will, and more likely to actually have enough food for them. Okay, moment of truth. Where is this carcass and how much is left? Oh, yeah, alright, that's not much at all, okay. Off to hunt some elk we go. I didn't remember which carcass that even was. Okay, I think there should be a herd pretty close, though, because I'm seeing a lot of scents for them now. In fact, I'm seeing a couple scents here. Are we close? We should be. I'm gonna run a little further, and hopefully we find them in a moment here. There we go. This is the dogwood herd, and they're already on the run. That is perfect. I don't know, are we going approximately in the direction of our den? Whoa! Kind of, not really. That's a little bit unfortunate. You can kind of nudge these guys in the direction that you want them to go, though, if you can outpace and get around the front of them. So we might actually try and do that. We'll want to wear these guys out a little bit before we actually go after them, so... But it is springtime, so they should be fairly weakened. There we go. It's a little bit better in terms of direction. Now we just gotta hope they don't run over the den itself. Okay, which of you is gonna fall back? Surely someone's pretty hurt here. Or if somebody falls... Goodness. What a chaotic path this has been! Are you weak enough? Wren seemed to think you're worth going after. No, she's just testing the herd, I think. Oh, this one is. Alright. Good eye, Wren. You found both of the ones that are weakened. Okay, let's back off so that one of them runs. Alright. If we bite quickly, we should be able to do this fairly fast. I don't want our stamina running out is the main thing, because it is getting pretty close to time for us to rest. There we go. All right. Perfect. And only about half of our affinity's gone, so that could be worse. Did we run past? No, we ran like south of the den and started to curve around is what happened. I'm gonna go ahead and let these two eat, and we'll have them get back to the... I see okay, I was gonna say, I see baby bear. I do not see mama bear. Wren, get out of here! Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Alright, grab. Don't attack the bear. We're gonna grab a carcass chunk and run. We are close enough. That is close enough to good. Okay, well, they're probably gonna eat most of that, and we're probably gonna have to hunt again the next day because of it. But you know what? We got our fill. That's what's important. We have enough food for our pups. And Wren distracted the bear long enough for us to do that, so very, very good job. She seems to have a good deal of knowledge on when to make an attack. You could see she was kind of testing the herd and seeing which ones would slow down. Here we go. I guess technically we don't need this. I mostly grabbed that in case Wren had not quite filled up, but it's fine. We can feed these guys and then eat that so that we can have a little bit of extra food for them in the future here. Gotta make sure we play with them too. 7 pups! It's a lot of mouths to feed, and I'm not as confident about the position of the elk herds up here on the Roaring Mountain because I'm just not used to the terrain. Ah! Gosh. That coyote is gonna keep getting me. Repeatedly. Repeatedly. Ah, it's a decoy that can even fool me. But we've got these guys food. We're gonna play with them just a little bit. Did I ever introduce them? No, they were in the den when we started. We have Startling, Gull, Grouse, Cardinal, Falcon, Heron, and Kingfisher. That is the pups. A lot of you guys suggested bird names and submitted a bunch of those, so that is what I've gone ahead and named them, because we do have Lark and Wren as well, so I figured that would be fitting for them. And I did just pick those names a little bit early because of how long it's been since the last episode. I didn't want to delay it even further, because sorry about the several months break. I did not plan on doing that. It kind of just happened. But these guys are mostly fed. I should stop distracting them by playing now that the affinity is a little bit higher. I think we're gonna let them eat their food, and we will get some rest and catch up with the pack again in the morning. Uh-oh, I see coyote. Okay, this one's a real coyote this time. I think it's just the one, hopefully. Get out of here. Oh my goodness, we haven't even slept the full night yet. I was just giving the pups a little bit more food. Alright, we dealt with the issue before they were even all in the den. But good heavens, I had a feeling that some of them were straying a bit too far. We fed him a little bit overnight, but it seems like poor Starling just does not ever get enough food, which I kind of is not... Some of that, I think, is his own fault, because he gets himself distracted and goes sprinting off into the unknown with his siblings. This is definitely a very rambunctious litter, and I do like that we have the stream that runs by right there, because if you guys have seen Maples run, then yeah, you know how important the water in this can be. Sometimes that little tiny boost is the difference between survival and disaster, but we're gonna sleep a little bit more because between the coyote attack and just trying to keep these guys topped off on food, yeah, we're still pretty tired, so I'm gonna go ahead and once Starling has finished eating, we will get some more rest. Alright, now it's truly the next day, and I'm gonna send these guys in the den. Hurry up, you guys! Quickly, quickly, quickly! Quickly, quickly, quickly! They are taking their sweet time. I do not see the danger. I do not see the danger. Grouse, please move your tail. Apparently, there were wolves lurking. I wasn't even expecting there to be an attack. I just thought that we were going to be heading out. Ah, you! Get out of here. Who are you? Cottonwood Creek, you are different. You are different. And you are pretty hurt. This was not a good battle for you to pick. We are fresh on stamina and fresh on health. Get out of here. Falcon, why are you out of the den? Why are you out of the den? Buddy, no, go back. Falcon, for the love of everything good, go back in the den. Oh, no, 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 absolutely not. You, get the frick out of here. Go on, get out of here. Somebody's not run far enough. Yeah, you go. Oh my goodness, Falcon, you are too bold for your own good. Alright, let's head back this way. What did we have marked on here even? Oh, items! We gotta pick those up. We can grab some of those on the way back, maybe. But I think it would be wise for us to go and get some food if we can. Oh good, Wren did follow us. Just to make sure we're staying full on food. With 7 pups, it's a lot of mouths to feed, and I'm not convinced that I know where the food is going to be on this map yet, so I'm being a little bit more paranoid than usual. But I think we should be good as long as those bears have vacated the area. If not, we might have to see if we can find another herd, and I think we got a little bit of territory that needs boosting up. It's not too terrible yet. But we probably ought to do just a little bit of touch-up, especially with those strangers barging in on us and causing problems. Looks like we are in the clear, just some coyotes. Hopefully, well, no, it was just one from earlier, but they seem to know their place. They seem to know that they ought to be running out of here. And we can get our fill here, I think. We should have plenty left. Yeah, we'll be able to top most of the way off. In that case, I might actually have Wren go back, because if it's just boosting up the territory a little, that wouldn't be too bad. Although, let's actually go back with her, because I do want to bring some of these items back. I forgot what we even have in this cache here. What all do we stash down in this direction? Where did we stash those items? It's been so long that I'm trying to remember where we left off. What all did we have? That's just a whole cougar chilling there for some reason. Oh, right here it looks like. Okay, what do we have? A chewed collar and a canteen. Let's bring this back. I don't know which ones the pups will play with. Do the pups play with all of them? I don't know, I guess we'll see. No, I can't imagine that they would, because some of them are quite large, like the decoy. But let's bring this back and see what they think of it. Give them a nice new toy. That way, if any of them get collared in the future, they can confound the scientists by chewing off their radio collars. That's not probably the best, but not like Lark would know any better. What would he know of the ways of humans? Let's see, we can feed you guys. I'll give him a little bit of food as well, just because we are a little bit extra topped off here. And then we will probably head back out and just do a little bit of routine marking here, because we do have a little bit of a border that needs reinforcing. It's not too terribly bad, though. We should be fine. Well, there ended up not actually being that much to do yesterday, but today is going to be a different story. I mostly just came back because a lot of what was decaying was just down there, and I'm not overly bothered by that. But now we are going to want to make sure that we are marking the territory. Let's send these guys back in the den again. I'm going to be paranoid. I'm going to be in the habit of doing that just because apparently stuff likes to surprise us when we first wake up. But let's go get some food. Let's maybe try to do... Is there anything that we smell in hunting range? No. For just reinforcing the territory, I'm not too bothered about necessarily having Wren there for all of it. Oh, good. But for hunting, it is nice to have 2 wolves, and I do smell a herd off this way. As long as we don't get into any actual scraps with the neighboring packs, and I'm not too convinced that we will unless we actually have to claim territory from them, which, for the most part, they're kind of minding their own business. In fact, I don't even see where Geode's rendezvous is. I wonder if Geode is actually disbanded. It's kind of hard to tell because I don't know, have we ever even encountered them? No, we haven't. It's possible that they've just completely disbanded. So maybe that's why the territory has been so quiet. But right now for hunting, it's definitely going to be nice to have Wren along to help tag team, because more teeth makes for an easier hunt. So let's see if we can track down the white bark herd by the smell of it. They should be pretty close. This is a lot of scent spores. So far, we haven't had too much trouble finding the elk herd. Sometimes you just don't know, because there's some areas of Lost River where there's just not a lot of elk at certain times. But we'll see. We'll see as the year progresses as well, if they stick around or if they end up moving on. Sometimes you can get yourself into a bind if you're not careful about where your territory is, and I don't know where to be careful about putting it here. We are in the area outside of the park. In fact, our den is right on the border, but at this time of year, that's not going to be a big deal. There's not any hunters around. Here we go. There's the herd right up here. Oop. Gotta be careful. There we go. They should still be careful, Wren. Don't get trampled. They should still be pretty easy to hunt. Are you actually? No, you are though. Are you? You might be. Yes, you are. All right. That worked out. I don't know why. Oh, I think I got knocked off because Wren started biting. Between the two of us, we should be just fine, though, as long as we can get a good neck bite. There we are. Oop. Or not. She's still got some fight left in her by the look of it, but unfortunately not enough. You'll make for a fine lunch for me and my family here. Let's eat, and then I think I will have Wren head back again, because that seemed to work pretty well the last time. To be honest, apart from those attacks, I mean, knock on wood, but things have been fairly chill this episode. I have a feeling that's not gonna stay the case, because when that happens, very often it does not remain such. But yeah, So far, so good. Things are actually going okay. But let's make sure that we mark some of this territory, because we don't want to get too behind on that, and it is starting to fade. We have just about made it back to the den, but I figured we would probably just snag one more of these items along the way. I think there might actually only be the one left, if I'm not mistaken. Is this the tree? No, this is the tree. We've got the canteen, but I think that's honestly all. Yeah, it looks like it. Alright, I'll go ahead and clear that off the map and we will head back. You can see we marked a lot of the lower area. I did leave the right for now because I think it works best when you kind of mark in sectors, so I'll leave the right sector for probably the next day because it does look like it's going to be getting there soon. But that way we can mark the whole thing at once. We don't have random spots around the territory decaying at different times. But yeah, let's bring this back. Startling, why are you so far away? Good heavens. Alright. We're gonna have to go grab Startling here because you are way too far away. Come back here. Oh my goodness, he's sleeping in the snow. I think everybody else is back here. Yes, oh, and there's our coyote friend. Is everybody actually full on food? Pretty much, except for Heron and Cardinal, it looks like. But with that, I think we are going to go ahead and leave this off here for today because it is getting to be about that time again. Again, apologies for how long it took me to return this series. It's just been kind of a crazy season of life, and so I've had a lot going on and some other things were taking my attention, and extended break ended up being more extended than I thought it was. I'm going to be trying to get back into more regular videos going forward here, though, and we'll see what that schedule ends up looking like. But with that said, we'll go ahead and leave this off here for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay. Over and out.